Hey guys, Team Soccer also here, come at you with a brand new series called 5 Cards That Need a Reprint. This is either because I feel like they're too expensive for no good reason, or the player base desperately needs these cards, or I've been asking for a reprint for these cards for a very long time. So just to start off the video really quick, I'm going to talk about dulces. I'm going to be talking about chocolate almond, but to be honest with you, you can literally just put the whole damn deck here. This is a 3 of, by the way. And the cheapest ones you can get are $35. And that's been the lowest it's ever been. Usually it's like $45, $50. And I've sadly seen a buyout where they've been $100 for about a day or two. And then slowly trickled down. This was because of the new support in Savage Strike. Along with, this is a very old card. And a lot of players didn't have access to it. And a lot of people hoarded this card. You know, they were either with vendors or whatever. And you need 3 of it, and it's about $35, $40. Angeli, I'm just going to talk about that. That's about closer to a $15 to $20 card. Magdalene, to just get slobbered copies. Alright, moderately played, you have to spend $20-something. And you might be asking yourself, oh wow, okay, so the deck's starting to add up a lot of value. Huh. So this must be getting tops, right? I'm going to be completely honest with you. The deck is good. Is it competitive? Kind of. I mean, it can be competitive, but it's a very expensive deck since you need imperms, extravagances, phantasmes, etc. Along with these very expensive cards. And even if you are playing that build, that probably at least costs you $500 to $600. Probably more, because since chocolate ones are about $120 for a playset. Magdalene's are $60, Angeli's, then you have to have the Phantasmes, Infinities, along with all the other cards. Deck's expensive. And there's maybe a top 32 here and there, but that's as good as the deck's getting. And people have been asking this for a while, and with the new Battles of Legends, I thought they'd throw at least something, like some type of bone, but they're just not doing it. Konami feels bad. The second card I want to talk about, and it's going to be very quickly, is Yugioh Emerald. Now, secrets are about 20s. I believe you can get ugly-ass gold rares for 16. But the thing is, a lot of players don't have access to this card since it's been banned for a couple years. And we have a lot of new players in the game that came from Reprint or the end of Arc V. And people who just never had Yugioh Emerald in the first place. I feel like this card needs a reprint coming off the ban list. I think it would be great, since usually Konami unbans stuff in order to sell more stuff. I think this would be great. A lot of players need this card. I already have mine because I'm smart and I just keep a band binder. Quick tip, by the way, always have a band binder and have as many banned cards as you can. I'm not saying you have to go pick up multiple copies of every banned card, but just have one banned card or a banned card you're going to need if it somehow did come off the ban list. That way you're not paying 8 to 9 times the original price you would have. And if you get multiple copies, like how I've had 3 emeralds, I think it's 3 emeralds, one's being used by, no, 2, one's being used by Team Error, one's used by me, and we don't have to spend a crazy amount. We got our emeralds for less than $15, and they're the secrets from First Ed. So yeah, Yugioh Emerald needs a reprint. Let's get that shit. The third card I'm going to talk about, and if you guys can leave a like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. If I see 5 likes on this video and at least 30 views, maybe at least 5 likes, let's just go with the like goal. 5 likes, we'll make another one, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below with this. The third card is Elemental Hero Neos. A lot of players want to play this in their Elemental Hero decks, or because there's a lot of ways to play Elemental Heroes now. There's so many variants over the last year that we've gotten. That's absolutely crazy. We have Destiny Heroes, Vision Heroes. We got so much support for heroes in general. It just sells. Konami finally realized it. And Air Neos, the cheapest copy you can get, is $50-something, and you're probably going to need at least 2. You can make it work with 1, but to be efficient, you would get 2. This card came out, I think, in Air of Neos or Strike of Neos, and it's at least 10 years old, if I'm being correct, and players have been asking about this non-stop, and they've been reprinting a lot of hero cards, just not Aero Neos, and I don't know why. If you want to know how much the ulti is, First Ed's, the last time I checked, were on 300 something or 400 something, but you could get it unlimited, lightly played for about 100-ish. They've cooled down too, by the way. This card desperately needs a reprint. If you want to play Heroes for fun, I don't think you should be paying around $100 something for non-mint cards just for the extra deck. I think that's absolutely insane. So Air Neos definitely needs a reprint. And sorry about the background noise, by the way, guys, if you hear any. The fourth card I'm going to talk about, and a lot of players are going to not like this, but I've looked at it, I've acknowledged it, and I've realized it, is Wave Motion Cannon. Now, Wave Motion Cannon is, I think, last time I checked, an $8 to $10 common. It's used in Mystic Burn, and supers are a lot of money. And I was thinking to myself, why are people paying $8 to $10 for lightly played, even moderately played cards that are commons? I think that's absolutely ridiculous. This card heavily needs a reprint. You know, I don't like playing against this deck, but if that's what the community wants to play, and obviously what gets wins, that's fine. I just think that's crazy amount for a common. And yeah, you could also, I was thinking about putting another card actually here that players need. That's another around $10 common, $8, $9. So yeah, the last card is Ancient Gear Fusion. Now Ancient Gear Fusion is about a $34 card last time I checked, and it came out of the Pegasus box. I think it's like one of the Legendary collections that they've been releasing lately. I'll have the name somewhere up on screen on what it is. They released one for Kaiba. Sisters of the Rose, I think, was May. And yeah, this set is already quite bought out. I think it's like 200 something for a box. There's a lot of pricey cards there. I don't know if Konami's going to touch it personally, but a lot of players I know, at least, like Ancient Gears. I know a lot of people have played the deck online and have fun with it, and the biggest problem with it is they don't want to spend $100 something for a playset of a card that can only be used casually at best, right? I mean, personally, at least you could most likely get rid of these cards back if you needed it, but they could be lightly played depending on how you shuffle your deck and all that, by that point lowering the value. And Ancient Gears have always been a deck that I've also wanted to experiment with that's not online. And I don't want to spend that kind of money for it either. And a lot of players want to try Ancient Gears along with the new support they've been getting throughout the years. They just don't want to pick up that $35 card. That's a 3 of. It's not 1 of. If it was 1 of, maybe people will probably bite the bullet because it's Ancient Gears. It's a cool deck. It looks fun. But they, along with the other parts of the deck, are expensive. There's some more expensive cards. High raritying it is a definite pain in the ass. I was able to get some high rarity Ancient Gears I was able to move because I didn't want them, and they looked absolutely beautiful. I loved having them in my binder. But yeah, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and tell me in the comment section below what you guys think of these 5 cards. And I will see you guys in the next video.